Hello, my friends. In order to save our first JavaScript code, the first thing we need to do is to download a text editor. In my case, I downloaded a SublimeText. If you go to SublimeText.com, you're going to be able to download it. It's available for Mac, for Windows, and Linux. Once you download it and install it, it's going to look something like this. It is a very simple text editor. You can write any text inside of it. And other thing you need to do is to create a folder for your project. In my case, I'm going to create a folder with the name learn.js, it means JavaScript, 01. Now, this folder, we are going to drag it into the text editor. Right now, we can see it right here, and inside of the folder, we are going to create our first file. This file, I just had to press the keys Command and S to save, or Control and S to save in Windows. And the name of this file is going to be index.html. We have the name of our file, and now that we have an HTML file, SublimeText is going to help us to create the structure for the HTML code. It's very simple for SublimeText to help us in this case. The things we need to do is to write the left arrow and then write HTML. As you can see, we already have the option to select HTML. We press the key return, and we have the structure we need for the HTML. Right now, I just need to add an extra tag, that is a meta tag, to help us with some errors in the Firefox console. This meta is going to have a property that is charset equals to UTF-8, and we close the tag, and that's it. That means that we are going to use characters with UTF-8 encoding. Inside of the body, here in the line 8, let me make this bigger. Okay. We are going to write our code for JavaScript. We need to create another tag. We just write script, and we select the option script, and SublimeText created for us. Inside of the script tag, we are going to write exactly the same code that we did in the last video. First, our variable name. Name equals to monkeyd, and last name equals to Luffy. Now we are going to write that string that we used before using the back quote. Inside of the back quotes, hi. And remember, we are going to use our containers and our second container. But in this case, in order to be able to see this text in the console, we need to tell the console that we want to display it. To do that, we say to the console, please log everything that is inside of the parentheses. and we save the file. We save our changes with Command S. And now, if we go to our folder, we're going to be able to see our file. So this file, we just need to drop it inside of our browser, in my case, Firefox. As you can see, I have a blank page. Inside of this blank page, I select the inspect element as we did in the last video and select console. As you can see, here is the same exact string that we had in the last code that we did. Even now, we are going to be able to see our variables. If I write the variable name, I can see the value for that variable. If I write the last name, I'm going to be able to see its value. Even I am able to modify it here. Name equals to and the last name equals to Stark. Now, if I want to see the same text but using the new name and the new last name, I just need to copy the code inside my file. Everything that is inside of the parentheses is going to help me to see the new values for my variables. Just paste it here, and you can see that the variables now have the new values. Also, you can go to the file and change its values. Just save the file, and then you refresh the website, and now the new values are in our string. And that's it. You have been able to save your first JavaScript code. You have been able to create variables and to change its values. And I think that's a great improvement for this video. If you have any question, please write it in the comments.